So even though I can't pick up any physical comics today, digital is still an option. This is The Flash, issue number 752, written by Joshua Williamson with art by Howard Porter, colors by Hi-Fi, and letters by Steve Wands. And this issue begins with Godspeed telling Paradox that the Flash will return to stop him, to which Paradox responds that it's the end of the road for the Flash, and that he's killed him before, and he'll do it again, as Iris wonders where Barry is. We then see Barry embracing his mother, who tells him that his fighting days are over, and shows him Flash City, which is meant to be a monument to all his good deeds and filled with loved ones, as well as all those he's helped. Barry says this place is great if it were real, admitting he knows it's fake due to having no vibrational frequency, in which his mother and everyone attack him, as he then outputs energy to give the illusion of vibrational frequency he can break, discovering he's in the same space where Paradox was transported that mutated his appearance. With his body racking with pain with every step he takes, Barry traverses the land and sees the ones Paradox had sacrificed to his tower, which allowed him to escape. Not wanting to share the same fate as Paradox, Barry fashions himself some armor and then proceeds to build a computer and a cosmic treadmill, which he pinpoints to find a version of Eobard Thawne that he can get information from on how to beat Paradox, which we find will end up once again taking him to the night his mother died. And I thought The Flash issue 752 was a pretty fun read. Particularly, I really like the Flash City, and I kind of wish we'd gotten to see a little more of it. Because it's the Flash Museum, but it's scaled to the size of a city. Meaning we could have had like the Flash's greatest hits just on a large scope, where every block he goes is just a reminder of all the good that he's done in the world. And I kind of actually wish that maybe we could have even stuck around for an issue or two here. Maybe getting a story where Barry falls into the illusion before figuring out it's not real. Perhaps even having a Flash version of The Man Who Has Everything, where he comes into the city, gets all the happiness that he could have asked for, but then at some point has to admit that he knows is not real and has to tear himself away from what seems like eternal happiness. And I think it was also cool to see the place that Paradox was originally transported to that had mutated him into the monster that he became. And just having Barry kind of go through it and stuff. And I really like the comparison where he says that this is kind of like the Speed Force hell, because being there actually caused him physical torment. And so he's got to kind of armor himself up so that, he doesn't become all mangled and stuff like Paradox did before he decided, oh yeah, I need some armor. And actually reminds me of the Flash Total Justice action figure. And of course, I'm always open to the idea and the concept and the stories of seeing the Flash take on the Reverse Flash. Just not going back to the night his mother died. I kind of feel like I've seen that one enough. Because come on, there's gotta be another period in the timeline where Barry could go talk to the Reverse Flash, get his information, a timeline where going there is inconsequential and won't create a flashpoint because he doesn't want to create a flashpoint or a paradox, but then decides to go back to the night that caused flashpoints. Yeah, I know it was the act of him saving his mother that caused the whole thing, but I mean, do you really want to tempt fate? I think that part of the timeline should be kind of boxed and put into the off-limits category. Also, let's talk about the time travel thing for a sec. So during the Flash War, he and Wally broke through the Speed Force barrier, which took away their ability to time travel. And then a few issues back, Barry went all Super Speed Force, which he actually had to get fixed, but it was also supposed to be a temporary fix, where the Pied Piper had told him that if you push the Speed Force too much, you could throw the whole thing out of whack again. But now we're being told that this supercharged Speed Force was actually the Speed Force fixing itself, which means the Flash can travel through time again. I really feel like I missed an issue somewhere. I think what Joshua Williamson needs to do is have at least one dedicated issue to him just sort of explaining all the stuff he kind of left open over the course of his run. But overall, I still dug it. I think that the art is very good. Paradox is still a really cool character. The story, when you don't think about past issues, it's actually pretty engaging while you're reading it. And I genuinely want to know how the Flash is going to beat Paradox. And I'm going to say that the Flash issue number 752 gets the cool silver medal. So the Flash issue 752, have you read this issue? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Or if you would like some more Flash, I've assembled a playlist right up here that you can enjoy. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.